Are you ready to have your website get found by the right people? Are you looking to rank at the top of Google so you get more traffic to your website? Are you ready to learn how to use SEO and content marketing to grow your organic traffic? If so, you are in the right place, my friend. Welcome to the Simple SEO Content Podcast. Hi, welcome back to the podcast. Today, I want to talk to you about 3 reasons why SEO matters so much to your business. It impacts your website traffic, your online visibility, it impacts your email list, your leads, your sales, and ultimately your business growth. So this is a really, really important episode, and I'm hoping that you will pay attention, learn, understand, and start to implement what I talk about in here. All right, so let's jump right in. The number one reason that I believe that SEO is of critical importance to your business, your traffic, your leads, and your growth is that it's all about visibility. SEO is the foundation of your website's online visibility, your brand's online visibility. Until you do SEO, until you optimize your website for the search engines, you're not going to show up in AI overviews. You're not going to show up in AI mode, ChatGPT, Perplexity, whichever AI tool your particular customer is searching on. You're also not going to show up high on Google. You're very likely not going to rank on page 1 of Google. You're more likely going to rank somewhere between pages 3 and 10, maybe even further than that, because the search engines need that additional information to really understand what your content is about and to get to know you, like you, trust you, because they have to know, like, and trust you before they're willing to share you with someone else. So that's really why it's so critical. So SEO, it's free, my friend. I love free website traffic. I love free leads. I love sales that come to me from organic. Organic is free marketing channels because that helps me build a more profitable business. Because when you're paying for ads, yes, ads can work, but ads also are expensive to figure out. My mentor says expect to spend between $5,000 and $10,000 testing and tweaking and figuring out your ads. And I can tell you from my own experience, it was right in that range before my ads really started working and I started seeing a positive result. I much prefer my organic funnel, my organic traffic, because I'm not paying to bring them to me. So SEO is free. That's one of the reasons I really want you to understand and see and be like, oh, I should be doing this. It also works. It works really well. If you understand how to do it, you do it the right way, you follow, join me in Simple SEO Content. You learn how to do it. I show you what to do. I answer your questions. You will start to see results. I have students who have had their website traffic increase by almost 80% in that very first year after doing SEO. I've had others who've had higher increases than that. I have some students who have 10,000 visits or more a month to their websites from Google or now from ChatGPT, Perplexity. They're showing up in the AI overviews. They're getting more people into their world for free because they've done SEO. If you want, I just want to make sure you understand, if you want to show up on ChatGPT, Perplexity, AI, etc., AI overviews, AI mode, any of that, you have to have a strong SEO foundation in your website. It has to follow SEO best practices, because what we're seeing is the sites that show up in the AI search are also the sites that are well optimized. They're the ones that follow SEO best practices. That's a core component of it. Now, AI hasn't necessarily come out and said you have to do this, but that's what we've seen as an industry is the sites that rank high in Google generally also have lots of visibility in AI search, which makes sense. So if you want to show up there, which is where things are going, it is where people are changing, how people are searching, you need to make sure that you're showing up there, which means you need to do your core basic traditional SEO on your website and then format your content for AI search. The last thing I want you to understand is how long lasting it is. So we talk sometimes about social media and the fact that not only does a tiny little fraction of your followers ever see your content on social, but they only see it for like a matter of minutes, hours, maybe a day or two, depending on the channel. But with your SEO work, your content, like you're probably already creating content for your website, right? Your content should be getting more eyeballs on it and for years and years and years. I have several blog posts. I have one in particular that I show in the free training class to help you understand like how long this can work. I wrote that blog post in 2017. It still ranks on page 1 on Google. It still drives traffic every week. It also now shows up in AI overviews and AI mode, neither of which existed when I wrote the blog post in 2017 because those didn't come out until like 2024 and 2025. But because that post is so well optimized, it follows Google's SEO best practices, it's gotten traffic for 8 years, it's still working, and it has now adapted to the new search methods and is showing up in AI, which is even better. So what I really want you to understand is like, this is truly what you need if you want to be visible online, you want to future-proof your business, you want to stay visible as search is changing, you want to show up in AI overviews, AI mode, ChatGPT, etc. You really need to have a good, strong SEO foundation. Now, if you want to learn how to do all of this and you want to make sure that you're doing it the right way so that you get results, take the easy route. Join me in class. Just go to the link. It's etchedmarketing.com/yes. That'll give you the discount. Okay. Go through the webinar. That way you'll see everything that I'm talking about. You'll see everything you get in class. If you take the webinar or you go to that link, that etchedmarketing.com/yes, you actually will save $500 on the course compared to if you buy it directly from the website, because you're here, you're listening to the podcast, you're going through the webinar, you're learning. I want you to get that little bit of extra. It's not a little. I mean, it's 30% off. I want you to get that benefit and that bonus. So make sure, don't just sign up from the website. Like, sure do. I'd love to make an extra $500, but save that for yourself. Go through the funnel, see how it works. Sign up, join me in class, and learn how to do this for yourself. And if you want to learn how to set up a passive income funnel for your business, we also talk about that, because that's a big part of what SEO helps you do, is to lay the foundation for that passive income funnel, because now we've got the traffic that's going to fuel it. You're going to learn about my evergreen traffic method so that we create the right content. We get traffic every single month. And then that traffic should generate leads and sales for your business, putting together a passive income funnel for you. And I'll tell you right now, my passive income funnel is my favorite part of my business. So I want you to do that as well. So get started. Join me in class. If you're not sure yet, take the free class. It's on the website, etchedmarketing.com, right there on the homepage. If you know for sure you want to do this, go ahead and get signed up in the class. I know a lot of you listen to the podcast, fall in love, binge it, and are like, I don't need the webinar. I'm good. I know that I'm going to like what you teach me and your teaching style because I love the podcast. If you're one of those people, thank you. I love that. Go ahead and get signed up, etchedmarketing.com/yes. Let me know if you're somebody who binges the podcast. And then also, if you are listening to this on a regular basis and you find it really helpful, I would be so appreciative if you would leave a review on Apple Podcasts or whatever player you use. It really does help me from a visibility standpoint and helps me really spread the word about the podcast and let it grow. So that would be super helpful for me. All right, that is it for today. I will see you back here, which will be next week, which will also be the first week of school for Christopher. So I know I batch content. So quick little secret. I recorded this the very first day that he started summer camp back in June. So as of now, I'm going to give myself a little high five because my podcasts for the summer are recorded and ready to be edited, uploaded, and scheduled out. And this is day 1 of summer camp. So woohoo, I did it. Any other working parents, I'm sure, can relate and understand why that feels so good coming out of, he was home with me for 18 days after school got out. So first morning of break, got him, first day of camp for him, first morning of break for mom, got him done. All right, I'll see you back here next week as we kick off the new school year for me. All right, bye for now. Thanks for being here. That's all for today's episode of the Simple SEO Content Podcast. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you visit my website, etchedmarketing.com, and visit the freebies tab. Right there, you're going to find the SEO Content Quick Start Guide along with the free SEO class. So you'll have everything you need to know to get started with SEO and content marketing. Then do me a favor, if you wouldn't mind, if you would do a rating and a review of this podcast on your favorite platform, that would really help spread the message, and I do greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions, you can always DM me on Instagram at Etched Marketing Academy, and I will see you right back here next week.